The Rivals three-stripe camp presented by Adidas continues on here in Dallas. We were inside today due to weather conditions. Dave Berry here alongside Nick Krueger and Nick. We're talking about three guys who earned their stripe today, three who we invited to the 5-Star Challenge taking place here in June, later on this summer. Let's start with Theo Wease, the 2019 receiver.
Yeah, Theo's an interesting guy because when I saw him last season, coming up as a sophomore, he was a little bit smaller coming into the camp today. You could see the size, you could see him starting to grow, but he moves so well. He still moves like he did when he was that smaller size, and we saw him today just creating separation, making tough grabs. Listen, across the board, wide receivers were good, defensive backs were good, quarterbacks were good. Every ball was contested, both offensively and defensively, but Theo Wease did a great job of finding a way to snag those tough catches.
Well, moving to the defensive side, let's talk about a defensive back who we invited, Jalen Green, and his performance today.
Yeah, Jalen's a guy that's always been good for the past couple of seasons at our events. We saw him last year in the Rivals Camp Series, and again today. He just showed up, showed out, and what he does very well, he's just a really good pure cover guy, but he's got really nice size. He's a guy that can play safety, cornerback, at the next level, but when you're looking at him out here, he just matches guys step for step, has a great knack for knowing when the ball is going to come, getting a hand in there, and making the play.
And then another guy we knew about coming in and performed up to his standard today, Alston Orji.
Yeah, Alston, and the interesting thing about him too is when we were talking about linebackers coming into this camp, Alston's kind of weak spot was pass coverage and pass defense, and we saw today he's totally remedied that. Was able to turn and run with guys, and covering running backs in this, in this sort of setting in camps. We always talk about how difficult it is for linebackers. He did a really good job of anticipating routes, not getting too overcommitting to anything, turning, running, making plays, similar, to our boy Jalen Green.
All right, well, a lot of good performances here from Dallas, which means a lot of good video still to come on Rivals.com.